Good evening, beer fans and homebrewers. My name is Ashley from Sexton-brewing.com, and welcome to another homebrew review. Tonight we are looking at newest IPA, just brewed and bottled up. This is called Inventa-Amarillo. This is an IPA. This was a 5.8% ABV IPA, came in with 75 IBUs, 6.5 SRM. And yeah, this is going to be part of a small series of beers I brew that showcase the exact same grain bill, however, with different hops used in each one. So this one is focusing on Amarillo, and then I got two others that are going to be focusing on two other hops. Those videos will be up they'll be up in the next few weeks. So grain bill on this one. Now this was a 1 gallon batch. It's a test batch. I like to do 1 gallon test batches on my stove using the brew in a bag method. Super quick and easy. Sort of get an idea of the recipe when you're trying out something new. So this was 87% American Pale 2-row, 9% Munich 10, and about 4% Crystal 30, just for some extra color. So Inventa, why Inventa? Why the name? Inventa is Latin for discovery. I've never used Amarillo before, and the subsequent hops I'm using, I've never used them as well. So I just sort of wanted to give it a nice, easy recipe, just to sort of see how they turn out. I mean, I know I enjoy Amarillo quite a bit. I've had quite a few beers with Amarillo. It's probably one of my favorite hops to drink right now from the commercial breweries. So, yeah. So let's just get into it. I'm not going to, with this tasting, I'm not going to really focus on the grain bill or the flavor malt profile or anything like that. I'm just going to focus more on the hop itself. Amarillo, flavor profile of Amarillo, as best as I know, there's a lot of sweet orange flavors, a lot of like candied orange, some citrus. Now I didn't use this for bittering additions, but I know that when overused, from what I've read with Amarillo, when overused for bittering, it can come across a little metallic-y, but in this case we don't have to worry because I use Magnum for bittering. So let's just see what we get. So this has been out of the fridge for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. So it's still pretty chilled. Bottle conditioned, of course. I don't keg or anything like that. So pouring a teku with bottle conditioned stuff, sometimes you get an overactive head, but whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, definitely got some chill haze going on. Maybe a little bit of Dirty Glass Mafia as well, but oh well. So aroma, tons of like really sweet orange. It's sort of exactly what you're expecting. A lot of like a candied orange, but it's hard to get anything through all this head. So let's just start drinking it down and see what we got. So the beer itself, quite tasty, no brewing faults whatsoever. That's awesome. Getting an orange grapefruit pithiness, sort of bitterness on the back end. And then much like the candied orange aroma, it's sort of carrying through on the sip as well, making it a little sweet. That perceived sweetness isn't really malt driven. It's just more, your taste buds they're sort of picking up on this candied orange or the sweet orange a little bit, and it's making the beer come across a little sweet, but it's definitely not like a malt driven sweetness. Aroma's great on this. I love this aroma. I love this hop. So this is very much a one note type of hop though. There's no dankness, there's no pininess, there's no like heavy grapefruit flavors or anything like that. It very much comes across as like an orange flavor, orange aroma, flavor profile. This is a hop, from what I've read in the past, is sort of complements very well with Simcoe, probably Cascade, hops like that are going to lend some different flavor notes to it. But I'll be honest, as it is right now, I think this is very tasty. I enjoy this hop so much that I would probably just brew this again, to be completely honest. Now, if I were to brew this again, the mouthfeel, there's no oats added to this whatsoever, so the mouth or the body comes across a little on the thinner side. I'll probably add a little bit of oats to it if I were to brew this on like a big 5-gallon batch or something like that, opposed to a 1-gallon batch, where I'm just sort of getting a feel for the recipe. But if I were to brew this one again, I'd definitely add some oats to the grain bill, just to give a little bit more body. But I mean, as a beer itself, as an IPA, it's got some nice. It has a nice punchy bitterness to it. Very forward on the orange citrus notes. A little sweet. Overall, it's a very nicely drinking beer. It's very tasty. Anyways, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. So the next hop I'm going to be using is going to be Idaho 7. So stay tuned for that video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow me in my homebrew adventures, please give me a follow. All of the recipe itself, there'll be a link below back to sexton-brewing.com if you're interested in brewing it up yourself or interested in some of my other recipes. There's also a few link backs to the Surly Leprechaun Brewing, which is where I get all of my homebrew supplies as well. So check him out if you're in the Ontario area and you homebrew. It's a nice local shop. Support local. Anyways, as for that, other than that, guys, just have yourselves a good night, and cheers until the next one. Have a good night.